Hey everyone, this is Thagos. As usual, I hope that you can hear and see me, that everything is going well recording the live recording. As usual, I have a little delay, but I think that should be fine. I can already see there are a few people here. Johnson Clan, hi, great to see you here. And also Auburn Kim, I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. I'm trying very hard. They're saying I'm enjoying the content. Thanks. That's very, very great to hear. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And today, well, let's not be around the bush. Today we will play another escape room game from the Holiday Hijinks Room Escape series by Jonathan Chaffer and Grand Gamers Guild. I have the print to play version here again. I did not plan on doing another escape room that soon because I just did one in December. But, well, it is Groundhog Day, I think in 3 days, right? 4 days, I think. Yeah, 4 days. And I thought, well, I mean, that's the best date to do that now, right? I can't do it like on Groundhog Day because that's a weekday and it's not really feasible for me to stream then, but so we will do it today. And I need your help because the other two escape rooms I did on my channel, they both had a difficulty of 2 of 3, I think, and this one now has a difficulty of 3. So this one is a pretty tough one. I hope we will be able to solve it together, but I'm pretty sure that if you help me, we can actually do it. Emma Honeyball is there. Great to see you there, and good to hear that everything looks great there. Okay, wonderful. Shouldn't be any issues regarding the lighting, since everything is controlled by now, as you know, with my new setup, but let me know in case audio or video or anything is not working well enough. Alright, well, then we can actually get started. So let me just start up the app here. If things are a little bit too small, it's possible that you will not be able to see everything on my phone for the app. But I will read out pretty much like everything you need, right? And also, one more thing, because of course I'm trying to evolve my channel and make everything better for each video. So this time I actually used my most favorite sleeves, the non-glare ones. So these should be visible better on camera. I mean, you can still see the reflection of the light, but not as bad as it was with the other sleeves. Let me just get one for you to show you how that looked like. So we had like these sleeves here before, right? That were reflecting much more. So I think we're doing better here with these sleeves. These are my most favorite ones anyways. I use them for most games by now. So yeah, there we go. Jim Time Games is there. Hey, great to see you here. It's wonderful that you could make it. Wonderful. So yeah, I think we can actually get started. Great to have you all here. I will definitely need your help. Alright, so this is just a reminder of how the game works. You will see how the game works in case you don't know yet when we get started. So there we go. But I think we need to restart that, right? Give me a second. Can we somehow restart that? Because I don't know how to start here. You know what? Let me just reload the page and see what happens. Resume game, start over. Okay. So, there it says. So when you're ready, click start and then take card 64. So, Red Saber is here too, and Thaganor as well. Great. You're all here. That's wonderful. Thaganor is already hyped for another puzzle. I would definitely need your help for sure. And Red Saber is asking what kind of sleeves they are. These are, I think I even have a pack right here. These are I'm not sponsored or anything, but I mean, these, I can really recommend those. These are the Arcane Tin Men. It doesn't say on here. They're down here. These are called the Arcane Tin Men sleeves here, and it's important that you get the ones that say non-glare. Of course, you need to pay attention because these might mute the colors a little bit, right? So the colors might not be as colorful or as bright. Because these are like matte sleeves, but they don't reflect as much. They feel wonderful. They have a really good size. So these are by far my most favorite sleeves. I used to have the Fantasy Flight sleeves back then, but I don't use those anymore because, well, they don't exist anymore. And, well, these are much better. So, yeah. Gemtime Games saying, I saw the notification just at the right time. That's perfect. That's why I keep spamming my channels a little bit. So people don't forget that I'm live, that I will be streaming. All right. So, you're welcome, Red Sable. And now we can get started with card 64. So, there we go. So, as usual, let me just give you a quick rundown. So we have like all these cards. We will go through them card by card, and whenever the app instructs us to, and we are just trying to solve all the puzzles and solve the mystery. Whatever mystery we have here, we will see that when we turn over the first card. Oh, that one is very, very hard to pronounce, I think. Wowdesk. I don't know. You might have to help me how I can pronounce your name. But great to have you here. So you're very excited as well. That's great to hear. All right. So there we go. So we have these cards. This one is a hard one. I think this will take a little bit longer. I will not be able to stream much longer than 2 hours because I also have my Patreon game night today. But let's just see how far we can get. Hopefully we can get through it. We do have a few things here that we can take a look at, like ASCII, Braille, chemical elements, flag semaphore, Morse code, the NATO phonetic alphabet, numeric substitution, and pigpen, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. These are just things that we can reference, information that we can reference in case we don't know it by heart. And yes, I don't know all of that by heart. So as shocking as that might be. Dagno is saying we will get it done. I think so too. All right, so we do have like information here at the bottom of these cards because I think this one works a little bit different than the other escape rooms or the other room escape games. That's what they're called. Because this kind of works like a point and click adventure, if that is the right way to describe it, because we can actually like have like actions we can do. It says here, while you have this card, type look at whatever for any like this cogwheel number you find. So we seem to be able to actually have like this ability to look at things, and maybe that will give us more information. I don't quite know how that works, but it looks pretty exciting. All right. Thagno saying, what? You haven't memorized semaphore? For shame. That one's, yeah, I guess. Jim Time Games is saying maybe pigpen is pig Latin. Maybe. All right, so let's take a look at this card here. If it's way too small, let me know. Then I will try to get a little bit closer here. But I'll read everything out. So, when Professor Timely invited you to this stately manor to witness a bold new experiment, you were prepared to be amazed. But something is stranger than usual on this cold February morning. All right, so we see like this little, I guess like this little entrance hall here. We do have stairs leading up here with a 23. And that's what it means to look at. So we can look at all these numbers and just check out what is there. I might need some kind of index card for that. I'll get some in a minute. Then we have like a little table here with, I guess that looks like the packaging of this very game here, by the way. So that's a little bit meta with a 13. And then we have, that seems like, I don't know how you call it, that apparatus where you can talk to people at the door, look at the video feed and let them in. I don't quite know how you call that in English, but that seems to be frozen or something with a 98. And Thagnor is saying perhaps the 98 first. I think so as well. Intercom, that's it. Thanks, Thagnor. And before I forget, I forgot that. I will get a few index cards here so we can take notes again. Let me just put a few there. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at 98 first. So we can look at, oh, that's cool. Look at this. I hope you can see it on screen. But let me just remove that again. So we can like put in our answers here so we can progress, right? But also we can just select that look at, and then we don't have to type it, right? Because the app will probably know whenever we get something new we can do. So look at, what do we say? 98. So let's see what we can find there. Check. The front door you came in through seems to be locked magnetically. Some sort of security panel is screwed on the wall next to the door. A red light glows, indicating anti-tamper measures are active. But that's a moot point, since the whole thing has frozen solid. Alright, so we have a frozen intercom here, or security panel, as they're saying. Let's take a look at everything. Let's take a look at the table. Now, an open escape room game called The Birthday Burglary, which we have not played yet. I will play that. Probably not for my birthday, I would probably do a different birthday stream next month, but we will also play that at some point, of course. Glancing at the rules reminds you that things like codes and ciphers are found in the information section of this app. Alright, that's pretty clever. So we don't actually need that to solve anything, probably. It just reminds us to take a look at the information section in case we need to. Okay, I probably have to hold it a little bit different so you can see it a little bit better. And then we can look at the stairs. Let's do that. Seeing nobody to greet you in the atrium, you head up the main staircase. Okay, so we actually move around with that. You find a small office and a locked door that seems to be operated by a computer terminal. Take cards 10 and 74. Okay, great. So we actually progressed just by looking at stuff. Yet some kind of tutorial. Oh no. Which cards? Oh no, now I forgot to, I didn't remember. 10, right? And 74? Is that right? Somebody please correct me before I take the wrong cards. Yeah, 10 and 74. Thanks, Dinosaur. Okay, so here we have the 10 now. That gives us another ability, I think. While you have this card, type use rubber band with something for any number you find. So now we can use rubber bands with other stuff. That really is like a point and click adventure. That is cool. I love that. I'm old enough to actually have played a lot of point and click adventures as a child. So yeah, that is really nostalgic. And the 74, note these different clocks, right? We will need this later, I suppose. While you have this card, type click on something. So we do have a mouse and a rubber band. And as you can see here, we have these new actions on the app, as Daganor is already saying as well. And thanks, Emma, for also confirming that I have the right cards here. That happens when you don't remember what you're doing. Okay, so we don't have to remember that because we see it like all here in the app. That is amazing. That is a good touch. Kudos. Jonathan did a really nice job here. Okay, so we have new stuff. Let's take a look here. First of all, the office desk is fairly Spartan with some basic furnishings and a drawer full of junk. A keyboard is affixed to the wall. I don't see the keyboard, but there is a keyboard and we need to enter a password. So we need to find a password somehow. Here is nothing we can look at, so there's not one of these numbers, so we can't interact with anything here. So this card is almost dead, except, of course, note the time here, 5:30:45. That might be important. And then here we have, that is the keyboard. That is the terminal on the wall. Someone has tried and failed to crack the door code on this terminal. Figure out the correct code. So we need a password and a code. And here we have the 80, whatever we can do with the 80, right? And also we have the 49. Well, the 49 is enter. Oh, that is click on, right? That is our click on action. That is really funny. Okay, so Bloom, Fauna, Daisy. Note that the A here of Fauna, the first A and the N, these have different colors. This is like, this has a purple background with like white dots, and this has like a yellow striped background. These are dark gray, these are white. That might be important. Okay, so let's take a look at everything. Diagnosing saying somebody's playing Wordle. I just was thinking the same thing. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Bloom, Fauna, Daisy. What I suppose is happening here, well, we don't have any colors for Daisy. But yeah, like just like Wordle, or maybe you know like the original word game in that regard, Mastermind, right? Where like letters that are at the correct spot receive a specific color, and letters that are correct in the word but not at the right spot receive a different color, right? So that could be it. I would just like to look at 80 and see what that says, because that's probably the entire panel. What does that do? It looks like if you click on the bottom button at the top of the screen, you might get instructions for password recovery. Interesting. Gemtime Games is saying, I think purple means correct spot since they kept it in the same place. That's what I think as well. I think here just no colors, just not to make it too easy for us, right? But you might be onto something. And Thagno is saying, perhaps check 80 to see if it has the rules. Yeah, that's what I just did, but what did it say? Password recovery, right? So we can click on this button here to get instructions for password recovery, and I will do that. Let me just do that. There we go. A dialog pops up. Like the pink thing here. Oh, that's supposed to be pink. Then I guess my printer was maybe not doing that color quite correctly. So that pink or purple one is right letter, right place, just as Gem Time Games was saying. And the other thing is right letter, wrong place. Password reminder beach. Okay, so we need to find a word here. It has to do something with beach, and we have the A's in the right spot. The N is not. I don't know what the daisy is supposed to do here because we don't see any colors, right? But it's okay. Okay. So if I click on enter, does that do something? Because daisy is now put in there. We will probably get colors for daisy, right? Yes, there we go. So many comments. Let me see. 49 might give you the results of entering daisy. That's right, Taganor. Exactly. And then I'm going to assume the password is Sandy. That could be because D and S and N are letters that we need, just in a different position, and A and Y are correct. So it would probably be Sandy. And just because I have that pen here, I want to use it, let us put in Sandy here. Like that. Okay, so that is now our thing. So I guess I put in... Do I click on enter and then put in the word? Maybe I do. Let me click on enter. No. Then I probably need to just put in Sandy. How do I do that? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, the terminal emits a pleasing chime. Well, we like that. The connected door opens, revealing a maintenance area with a mess of plumbing. Random objects are wedged in among the pipe fittings, including a coiled spring and a framed autograph from a celebrity scientist. I'm hoping for play on words here, right? For the celebrity scientist. Take cards 86 and 89. Okay. I will not close the dialogue now until I have the correct cards. I am learning from my mistakes. 86 and 89. But Thaganor is already putting the card numbers in there because you probably know that I will forget at some point, right? Good thinking ahead. Alright, so we have more stuff here. Okay, I got the right cards. Done. Okay. Oh, we have another action here. So, while you have this card, type use spring with whatever. So we have a spring now that we can use. Okay. That's good. And here we have the plumbing. And we have another action even. While you have this card, type use autograph with for any number you find. Okay, nice. Okay, we have a puzzle here again. So we can put them like this here, right? And then we would have the entire image. Okay. You can see everything well? Yes, you can. Wonderful. Let me know in case that changes. A complicated network of plumbing covers the wall, but nothing is flowing. What's blocking the pipes? Okay. So there's a lot of stuff we can do now. We can look at, use autograph with, click on, use rubber band with. No, let's see. And use spring with. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We have a 22 and a 32 here. Why don't we take a look at those for now? Look at... That's what I did back then. For in these point and click adventures, just take a look at everything and then you can figure out what to do maybe. This is where a knob should go here for the 22. For opening the valve to the pipe network. It's missing and there is a hexagonal hole in its place. Okay. Something hexagonal, some kind of knob to maybe turn or open that pipe. So that is something that we need. We don't have anything like that at the moment, right? Let's take a look at 32 as well. And see what that says down here. This is where a knob should go. Oh, another knob should go for opening the valve to the pipe network. It's missing. And all you see is a single screw attached to the valve's mechanism. Okay. So now it's getting a little bit more complicated. I guess we don't need this anymore here, right? Well, we have enough room here. So let me just leave that there, but I guess we don't need that card anymore here. We also still have that here, right? 5, 30, and 45. I don't know what to do with those things. And we still have that frozen terminal, but I guess that will be for the end maybe, right? That we need to get out, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Okay, so what do we have? We do have a rubber band and a spring. Thagno is saying, guessing that is to differentiate the two knobs, one with a hex head and one with a threaded opening. Yeah, probably. But we don't have anything for these. We don't have anything for these with these shapes, right? We just have a rubber band and a spring. Is there anything that we... So, we have that pipe here. That pipe would lead to... just to here. These two openings. And that pipe doesn't do anything. There is also like... There are like a few single pipe... Oh, wait. That... So, this pipe would connect there, right? If we just dragged... Just imagine we dragged that pipe piece there. Then it would go down here. And the green one would connect there. But just a little bit different. We would have to turn that probably over. And then the pink one would go there. And that one probably also someplace. Huh. But I think that doesn't really matter at the moment, right? We just need to open these things. I guess it doesn't matter where they go, I suppose, right? So, yeah, it would probably go someplace over here, I suppose. Okay, you know what? I don't think we can do anything with the rubber band, right? We probably can't. But if I just want to see what happens if I like use a rubber band with something that doesn't make sense. Yeah, the rubber band is useless with plumbing, it just says. Okay, so we do actually get a hint whether we're using something correctly or not. Also, I don't know if that is important, but here in this notebook on the office desk, we have like a cube here in the notebook with like two arrows on the sides. Like one pointing upwards and one down. Like a rotating action kind of thing, right? I don't know if that is something important. Then here we have some footsteps and we still have these numbers here. Oh, what is happening here? No. Okay, there we go. So I don't quite know what's happening here. I'm sorry, I still can't pronounce your name. I'm just gonna call you Wodex for now. I hope that's kind of correct. Is there any other way the plumbing cards can be rearranged where it still makes sense? Maybe. We assume they have to be next to each other like they are right now. Yeah, maybe. And I can call you Will. Perfect. I remember that. That is much easier than your username. I don't know. It looks just too perfect, right? Because you see here, right? So we have like these half pipes here. But then again, it's possible that they could be used differently. But actually, yeah, you're right. We have... Oh, there we go. This wouldn't work. This wouldn't work. That wouldn't work either. No, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't make sense at all. I'm not quite sure. To be honest, because yes, we can kind of rearrange them, but it never 100% fits. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, it makes sense that they are trying to bait us with that here because it just looks too perfect. But I don't know. Let me just try a few configurations here. But I don't see anything that makes sense, really. No, not that. Maybe we can completely overlay them more? Like if I really go like into the card here? I don't think so. No, I can't see anything like that. No, that doesn't make any sense either. This maybe? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, Will is saying it was worth a try. Yeah, but maybe I can't see it. But I don't see anything that gives us a hint here. No, I don't think so. Emma's saying, could we try using the spring with one? Yeah, let's try that. I don't know why I haven't done that. So let me just put them in this configuration again for now. Maybe there is some way to rearrange them differently. Maybe. So let's use spring with, well, let's just take the top one again. 22. The spring is useless with plumbing. That means we don't have anything we can use with the pipes, right? The autograph. Click on. Well, we can't click on pipes, right? That would be kind of stupid. Look at. So it would be a little bit too far. I mean, we do have a screw here, right? I don't know if it would make sense to actually unscrew anything here. So, but maybe the autograph is in a frame, and I don't think there's anything to unscrew anything. Emma is saying, I know, Gym Time Games is saying, maybe you have to overlap them some way to get the right configuration. That's what I think, yeah. Emma is saying, shows I know nothing about plumbing. Well, I don't either, as you can see. It's pretty obvious, right? So, yeah. Instead of putting them edge to edge, Gym Time Games is saying, yeah, that's what I was trying, but can you see anything from your position? Can you see anything that I'm missing here? If you can, look, that doesn't work either. So, okay, let's take a look here. Maybe we can. Did I try it like this? No, I haven't tried that, but that doesn't really work either here. No. Not the E. Well, wait. No. And that kind of. No, not either. You know, and also I'm wondering what does it do for us if we can overlap them somehow? Because I don't think like these symbols here on these valves, I don't think these have anything like have any importance. I think these are just like in case you can't, like you have to print it black and white, or maybe you can't see the colors, distinguish the colors really. It's just for you to distinguish these shapes a little bit more, I suppose. I don't think these have any other. That looks. Oh well, that was the other configuration again. So I don't think there are any other reasons for that. Not like that either. Thagno, you keep overlapping the right on the top of the left. Maybe try left on top. Yeah, that's what I'm trying now. But I can't see anything there either. No. Help me out here. Do we have any other hints as to what we could use instead of trying to overlap these? Maybe that we don't have to do that, right? Maybe there's something else we need to do. Do we have any hints there? I'm really stuck at the moment. Oh! Right? No. That doesn't do anything, right? No, that doesn't do anything. No. And, yeah, well, that is a stupid corner here, because that doesn't do anything at all. This looks... No, that doesn't work either. I think there's some way to overlap them. Do we have any... We don't have any hints as to how we could overlap them, right? I don't think so. Thagno is saying, I'm not seeing anything with the overlapping. Me neither. I don't see anything there at all. What are we missing? Are we missing any hints from these other cards here, maybe? So, there's nothing here. The autograph. Can I look at... I can't look at the autograph, right? I can't look at that because it doesn't have a number. No, it doesn't have a number. Let me just try to type in autograph. Look at autograph. No. Doesn't do anything. And... I don't know. It would be kind of crazy. But let me just use the autograph with the plumbing here. I don't think that works, but we probably need... We might have to unscrew this here, right? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Emma is asking, can we use the autograph with one of the other items? I don't think so, because the other items that we have, like rubber band and spring, they don't have a number. We always need that number, right, to be able to interact with it. Thaganor is asking what are the times on the back of the cards. I don't know. I would think that we need that for the end, right? Like in the other games we had. Because I don't know. But you can't really see it. Oh, wait. You can't really see that, but this is way too small. I will have to tell you. There are like these small letters here on the come on, now I'm missing the word. You know what I mean. So there is actually like an F here, and here we have an E. Minotaur, thank you, Thaganor. E, and here we have a B, a U, and an A. You know what? We probably don't need that yet. I still think we need it later, because if we like take a peek here at the other backs, there are even more of those, right? So I suppose we need those later. That's what I think. But let's just write down maybe. Let me just write down the numbers and also the letters. Just, I don't know, just in case we need that later. So 64 has an F, 10 has an E, 74 has a B, I think. Yeah, looks like it. That is an A here, and 86 is a U. We probably don't need that yet, but for later it's not bad to have these notes, right? Let me just put that here like this. Okay. So I don't think we need the times yet. Like everything else looks the same, it's just different times. Well, there is like a time here, right? I think on this one. Yeah. Like 5:30, 45. But we don't have that time here yet. So I guess that doesn't really do anything either. Will is saying the pipe ends have different colors. Maybe that has a meaning. It sure is odd the ends of the pipes aren't blank. Would something appear when we draw a line between the ends? Oh, okay. That is actually a good hunch. Let's see. So I suppose we will keep that configuration here because it just makes sense, right? We couldn't find anything else. So now you're saying, like just, you mean just like with a straight line here, right? Well, we can try that. Also, I need to get something to wipe that away in a minute. So let's just say we like, right, yellow, right? Then we would have green here. Then we would have red, and we would have that. Okay. We do have, don't we have here for the, where is it? Information, I think. Yeah. Don't we here have anything here? Let me see. So it can't be Braille. It won't be ASCII either. No, of course not. Morse code. That's not Morse code either. Okay, wait. Thaganor was saying make curved pipes to connect the ends. Curved pipes. Oh, that's what you mean. So you mean like I would have to wipe that away. Give me a second. Of course, that's one thing I forgot to prepare. Let me just quickly solve that, and then we should do that. Oh no, I don't have anything here. Give me a second. I will have to get something to wipe that off. Just give me a second. Okay, got something. So. Now I guess what you mean. Yeah. Silt. Okay, so let me just wipe that away here. And also that. Oh, a T. You're right. Of course, you're right. So that would be a T. Right. That makes sense. And this is an L. That also makes sense. But here we only have these two, right? Oh, and that's what you mean. Okay, so we go here and then up and then there, right? That's what you mean. Silt. That's what you mean. Ah, wow. This is amazing. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is actually, it isn't that tough, actually, right? That puzzle. But somehow, I don't know. I did not get that at all. So, what are you saying? Silt is right, Aylas is saying. Or Aylas, I think. Very exciting. I think so as well. Emma is saying I would have never got that in a million years. Well done. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. And Tagno is saying, yeah, the S is only sort of an S. Yeah, but it's S-like enough, right? What are we doing here, actually? We need a password, right? Is that the... No, we had the password. What is blocking the pipe? Well, silt, I guess. But did I just put in silt? Okay. Before you can diagnose the problem, you'll need to open a valve and identify which pipes to inspect. Okay. Alright. You might have to help me here. Silt, that's a word I'm not familiar with. Well, maybe you will now have to see my arms here, but let me just see what that is. Let me just do that here on my PC. Oh, I see. Yeah, silt, of course. Okay, good. So there seems to be something stuck in there. So we still need to open the pipes, right? We need to open them, but then I think we are doing quite well with the silt thing. That is correct. So we still need to open the pipes somehow. What do we have to open these pipes? Nothing really, right? We can only click on. There's nothing we can click on. Looking at doesn't really help us anymore, right? Let me take a look at the 32 down here. That with the screw again. Because we might be able to unscrew that somehow. This is where a knob should go for opening the valve to the pipe network. It's missing, and all you see is a single screw attached to the valve's mechanism. If we can somehow turn that screw, that would help us, right? But we don't have anything, and we can't use any other verbs, right? So I couldn't say like turn 32. I think that's not possible, right? No. So we can only use these actions we have here of stuff we actually pick up. So no, we can't do anything there. Okay. Well, let me just take a look at everything again. So look at 98. That was the way to get out. Magnetically, some sort of security panel is screwed on the wall. A red light glows, indicating anti-tamper measures are active. But that is frozen solid. Okay. And that thing didn't do anything. Okay. Well, there is not a whole lot more we can do at the moment here. Anything else with the pipes we can do? I guess not. I guess not. So we now know what is blocking the pipes. Now we just need to open them. But would it make sense to try to open this one here? Because that is actually the one we used to spell the word, right? Gemtime Games is saying, look at 22 again. What was 22? Oh, the other one, yeah. Sure, let's do that. It said, this is where a knob should go for opening the valve to the pipe network. It's missing, and there's a hexagonal hole in its place. Yeah, but we don't have anything hexagonal. And the problem is I already used like all the items here, and it says like it's not useful for plumbing, right? So I somehow get the feeling that we are missing something. Thagno is saying there's an odd thing with the symbols on some of the pipes. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably these symbols. Yeah, maybe these symbols do something. I thought they might not, because these are just to distinguish the colors, right? But you are right. We wouldn't need these symbols and these colors on the pipes here, where they don't like serve for that connection, right? Could we trace these? Do they do anything? If I trace these, like blue here and then these, does that do anything? Let me know if you can see anything, if that does anything. And then also that here. And this here. And this is an E. Yeah, we're doing something here. Let me remove the silt for now. We know what that means. This here, because I think we might be onto something here. Let me just retrace these lines. So we have this, we have that. This one, let me just, come on. Let me put those on top again. And put these right there. And then we have this one. And we have this one is an E. Does that do anything? Okay, Thagno is saying, look at the pipe that starts fourth down on the leftmost side. This one, yes. The pipe leads to couplings with a squiggle, but into the next card it's a different symbol. Yeah, right. That is correct. Lice, you're saying. Will is saying. And Thagno is saying, looks like 47 with a backwards 4. Yeah, I thought that was a 4 as well. Can we maybe now turn around? No, well. No, we can't turn it around, of course. Because that wouldn't do anything. No, wait. Give me a second. These are different pipes here. No, these are... Oh, these are different pipes. Right? We have... Oh, wait, we have 3 pipes now. No, we don't want this pipe here, I think. We don't want this pipe. We don't want this down here because it doesn't have a knob, right? We only want this one here. This one we only want. We don't want this stuff up here. We also don't want this, and we also don't want this here. We only want the eye here. Right? Because that is the one pipe, that one was silt, right? And the other pipe that we can actually inspect, it's only these. So it would be ice. Right? Then we're saying ice if you look at the couplings with the 4 lines. Exactly. And Ada is saying 4, 3, and 2. Yeah? Is that right? Could that have been 4, 3, 2? But we don't need any code, right? 4, 2, 3. But you know what? I will just... So let's just write down the stuff we have. So we have silt. That is for the bottom pipes. Right? And for the top pipe, we do have ice. That is what we have for now. Look at ice, look at silt. Does that work? I don't think that works because I think we can only look at the numbers, I think. But let's look at silt. No, I think I already tried that before. No, I only put in silt. Before you can diagnose the problem, you'll need to open a valve and identify which pipes to inspect. Can I just open the pipe? I know, well, we don't have anything to open them. But open 22? No, doesn't work. We don't have anything to open that. But I will look at ice. Just why not? But it will say the same thing probably. Yeah. Before you can diagnose the problem, you'll need to open a valve and identify which pipes to inspect. We need to open these things. But while we think of what we can do here, let me just take the bottom pipe again here. So you said it would be a 2. 4, 2. That is actually not wrong. That would be backwards 4. That would be a kind of a 2. But that would be a real 2, right? Yeah, that's a real 2. And this here would not be anything. Would be a 3. This could be, theoretically, this could be a code. I don't think so, but let me just write down the code the way we see it here. So 4, and then we would have the 2 here, kind of. Let me just write that down like this. And then we would have the 3 here and maybe that thing. Let me just write that down like this and maybe we will need it later on. I don't know. Okay, so we do have ice and we do have silt. This is most definitely... Wait, ice? But that is our door thing again, right? So we might want to inspect the top one, right? The one that actually spells ice. Do you know what I mean? So maybe we just need to find out these words here, ice and silt, to know, okay, which one is the one we actually need. We might need the ice one because that one is frozen. I don't know. So we might need something hexagonal to somehow open that valve. And I still don't know how we can open that valve. I'm really stumped here. Thagno is saying, yeah, 22 would be the likely one. Yeah, I think so as well. So let us just remove all this stuff here again that I put in here. Are we missing a card? I don't think so, right? I think we know which cards we need if we go to hints. And then we see 64, 10, 74. Yeah, that is all the cards we have. There are no cards I'm missing. No, there are no cards I'm missing. Thagno is saying, but how to open? Seems like there's nothing there. No, you're right. I can't... Do we... Okay, What do you think? Should we maybe take a look at the first hint? Just to have a hint of what we can do with the valves? Because I think we're not getting any place at the moment, right? Let's get a hint, Emma's saying. Okay, that's enough for me to do that. And let's get a hint for card 86, right? Because we have any problem with opening the valves. So let's look at card 86 hint. There is no puzzle on this card. Are you kidding me? You will use the information on this card and interact with objects here to solve a puzzle on card 89. That's this card here. What? But... okay. Let me think. Let me think. Now I'm completely confused. Now I'm really confused. Okay. This here, what do I do with the valve at 22? That's what we want to know, right? It has a follow-up. Yeah, thanks, Diagonal. Yeah, you're right. If you have an Allen wrench, okay, so we actually do need something else. We need another tool. Of course we do. I mean, we don't have anything. But how do we get it? How do we get that wrench? How do we get that wrench? Am I saying the hint was not helpful? No, it wasn't. It's just telling us, do something. Get stuff, but we don't have that stuff. Oh, man. This is tough. Diagonal is saying the same thing. Well, that hint didn't help. No, it didn't at all. Well, time to drink a bit of tea and hope that we can solve the problem somehow. Will is saying, can we open the drawer on the card with the lamp clock? I don't think so, because it doesn't have a number. But let's try that. But we can't open it, so we would just have... what can we... well, we can't open it, right? All we can do is look at, click on... we don't click on anything, right? Because that's not a PC, right? We haven't clicked on anything, by the way, except for that, right? But I guess it doesn't make sense. Can we open the drawer on the card? Well, I don't know how. Open drawer. That's there. He's not gonna let me open the drawer. No information can be found about this answer. So all we can do is we can just use these verbs here, right? So nothing else we can do. So what you should probably do is look at and see, okay, what can we look at here? Like these numbers, right? Then click on. Well, click on the valve is not gonna help, right? No. There's nowhere to plug in a mouse. Well, okay, that makes sense. So Gemtime Games is saying, maybe instead of typing look at silt, just type in silt. I think I already did that. Silt, check. And then it says, before you can diagnose the problem, you'll need to open a valve and identify what is the problem. And that is what Emma is saying. It still wants us to open the valve. Yeah, we need to open these stupid valves, most likely the 22. But I don't know how to open it. I think... no. I thought there was like a way to actually get a solution if we needed to. I don't want to use a solution, but if I do like what to do with the valve at 32, it also says we need a screwdriver. So we need to get stuff. Is there anything on the other cards we can do? I don't think so. It also said we need information on this card to solve stuff on this card, right? But there isn't anything else on this card here, right? Is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. I can't see anything. Is there maybe anything we're missing? Fagner was saying try the hint for card 10. Card 10 is that one. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. The answer is a single word. Yeah, it's this here. But here is, what does the clock mean? And what do these sketches on the notebook mean? Because I already mentioned those several times and I don't know what to do with those, right? So, wait, maybe, can we turn that around for shoes? See this here? The numbers say shoes. I don't know if you can see it. It might be too far. Might be too far away to actually see that, but it says shoes. Okay, cool. It says shoes, and here we have these footprints, right? it doesn't help me because I have no idea what to do with that. But let me just write down shoes. Shoes. And we do have footprints. Okay. Daniel was saying, yeah, but what do the shoes mean? I have no idea. Let's ask the tins here. What does the clock mean? The clock is about the only actual information you have in order to solve this puzzle. So somehow you need to convert the numbers on the clock into a word. I did. But I don't know what to do with shoes. Okay. Shoes. Shoes. Come on. Halas is saying yes. Yeah, okay. I'm happy too that we found a word, but I don't know what to do with these words. And Emma is saying loads of new info, but none of it helps. This is a tough one. Wow. So Jonathan really made a tough one this time. Okay, so we have shoes. We have ice silt. Well, that's just for us to know which valve to open, I guess. Maybe. The problem is if we find something like shoes, then yeah. Then we don't get the shoes, right? There is something here. There is like some scribbling there. But it doesn't really matter because we can't do anything. Can we click on the intercom? I guess we can't, right? Click on 98. Check. Nowhere to plug in the mouse. Okay, great. Try entering shoes. Yeah, you're right, Zaganor. I just enter shoes. Yes, okay. That is the password. For what? For what? Where are we typing in the password at the moment? Because it says we have a keyboard affixed to the wall, and that's this here. That's the door. Oh no, that is the door code, and that is some keyboard. Well, at least we gotta get another card. Yeah, you're right. Diagonal, another card, 35. There are tools. How do you know? Oh, I haven't read everything yet. A door on the back wall of the room opens, revealing a work area strewn with prefabricated parts, simple tools, and paperwork. Okay, 35. We have an Allen wrench. Well, you know what that means, right? You know what that means. Okay, come on. So, while you have this card, type use Allen wrench with yeah. Okay, cool. That was really exhausting. You thought that the professor built all the Manor's devices from scratch, but there are signs that some things were assembled from a kit. Alright, so here it says Monteringsanvisningar Datarska Fakit Intervara. That somehow looks like Swedish or something like that. We will take a look. Let's take a look at that first, and then let's open that stupid valve here with the Allen wrench we have. Let's first take a look at 53. That's this strange manuscript. The instructions are in Swedish. You see? Swedish. Which is all Greek to you. No, it's not Greek to me, because Greek I can actually read and translate a little bit, maybe. Maybe sometime you'll be able to read it with practice. No, I will not read this with practice. I will get something that helps me read it, probably. Okay. Diagonal saying, I didn't realize there were two codes. Yeah, me neither. That's why I thought, like, okay, shoes, whatever, right? Another hint for Sandy, maybe? Emma saying that was so tough. Yes, it was. And Diagonal saying maybe this actually is Swedish. Maybe he was building an IKEA table. I don't think. Well, there is an Allen wrench, and it is in Swedish. I mean, this is a nod to IKEA, right? But, well, let's see. Let's use the Allen wrench now on 22. Use Allen wrench with 22. There we go. You open the valve successfully and hear a brief spurting noise, so this must be where the water is supposed to flow. Now you can ignore the rest of the pipes. Okay. And identify the blockage and only the ones connected to this valve. And now I put in ice. You find an ice blockage in the pipes and are able to break it up. You collect some cold water using a bucket you find next to a strange device. Take card 21. There we go. Yeah, Thaganor, wrong pipe. Silt was the other one, and we wanted that one at the top, right? Why did we want the one at the top? Because of ice there, yeah. And it says ignore the rest of the pipes. So I will not bother about I will not look at the pipes anymore. I will remove these cards in just a bit. 21. Emma is celebrating. Woohoo, yeah, for sure. And Will is saying progress. Yeah, definitely. Wow, and look at how many cards we still have. Oh, I don't know if we can do that this quickly. Otherwise, Thagnor, we might have to start our game night a little bit later. Let's see. Alright, 21. While you have this card, type use water with. Okay, so now we have also water. So, I guess you agree, right, that we don't need these anymore because it says ignore the rest of the pipes. So I'll put those, I will just put those up here. And we also don't need this anymore, right, because we did have the correct code. That is fine. So, let me just put the code here again, just in case we need it later on for the door, maybe, right? Because it said like door terminal, door code on the terminal, so we might need it later. All right. And the office desk, I will just leave that there because there still is that notebook, right? We might still need that notebook. Okay. So we have the new card now. Is that right? 21, yeah. A strange clockwork contraption lies here. Who knows what it could do if it were operational? We have a lot of stuff here, as you can see. Dagnor is saying don't forget to add cards 35 and 21 to the list of letters from the back minute hands. Yes. Good call. Good call. No. 74 I have, 64 and 10 I have those as well, 35 and 21, yeah. So 35 is, we will need that for later, but why don't we do it now already? That's R, and this is 21, which is an R as well. February. Okay, cool. So that was a very good point. Done. Okay, so let's take a look at everything, right? So we have that strange machine here. There is stuff there. There is stuff here and stuff there. That is some kind of pipe that seems to be functional. There's like steam, like a steam pipe kind of thing, or some steam stuff coming out of here. We have some, yeah, okay. Okay, we have a few cables here, some cogs, and whatever that is supposed to be. Okay, let's take a look at everything. Look at 39, which is the thing here in the back. This reservoir collects water to power the steam component of the device. It is nearly empty, so we can use water with that, right? Dagnor is saying time to look at a bunch of stuff. Yeah, for sure. Then we look at 82. This section of the device stores and releases tension. A necessary component is missing. Well, isn't that wonderful? We're missing something again. Wait, tension. Tension? Rubber band, maybe? Maybe rubber band? And I was saying I want to use the elastic band again. It's got to be useful for something. Yeah, I think for this one. I think for that. And Alban Kim is saying you already have a bucket of water. Exactly. So that's what we will do. Let me just take a look at the 90 here, right? And then we will use water on that one. And we will use the rubber band here. And for that, the Allen wrench. We have everything we need. I think we have everything we need. There's a small hexagonal hole at the front of the device. The machine probably needs to be wound up to start it. Alright. Hear me out. We will use water with the 39 to fill that reservoir again, right? You fill the reservoir up to the brim. That worked. Then we will use the rubber band with the 82 because it said tension, right? That must mean something. The rubber band fits perfectly into the device. Emma, are you happy that we used the rubber band? I definitely am. And then 90 use Allen wrench with 90 because now we have now imagine, right? So we have like that rubber band in here now somehow fixed. We have water in here, right? So we have everything we need now for that machine to work. Emma say yes in capital letters. And now we are using our Allen wrench here to wind up that machine because everything is done, right? So let's do that. There we go. Oh. Can you still see me? Can you still see and hear me? YouTube is throwing an error at the moment that the stream is not being smooth. Can you hear and see me? I hope so. Let me know. Let me just wait for your feedback before I continue reading. Can you hear? Let me just drink a bit of tea until I know that you can hear and see me. Because, yeah, YouTube is saying that it's somehow not being smooth and buffering for you. I don't know if that's true. Yes, you caught back up. Okay, great. Oh, am I saying that she can't hear me? Oh, that's bad, but the rest can hear me. Okay. Yeah, there seemed to be some Gentle Game saying mine just came back. Okay. You know what? Let's do it like this. It's still saying that there are some errors. It's a bit jerky, am I saying? Okay, let's just do it like this. I will just continue. And you will just write in the chat whenever you missed something, right? And we will just continue regularly. So my internet is working. That should be fine. I suppose this is YouTube or maybe an OBS issue. But let's just hope that it continues well. All right, let me just get a bit of tea. Always never forget to hydrate, right? Very important. The machine comes to life with a din of sputtering and whistling. Like whistling here, right? With the steam probably. You hear a click from behind you and notice a now open door you missed when entering the room. Take card 50. Sometimes the game's saying look at internet connection. I think my internet connection is fine. I think, but I will have to check that otherwise. Well, it says excellent connection here, right? YouTube says excellent connection. So yeah, excellent sounds pretty good to me. So let's. At the moment, it seems stable. So, yeah, you're all laughing. Yeah, well, me too. Because YouTube is saying excellent connection like the next minute. Well, actually, the connection is really bad. So, make up your mind. Okay, 50. Let's just add that Y here first. Because that was a really good idea by Dagnor. Okay, so, come on. We found dice. Well, that is good. That is the most important object for today, right? Well, you have this card type use dice with. I have no idea what we would use dice with, but okay, we have dice now. There are some pronounced slots on the wall in distinctive shapes. Sounds like you need to find the right objects to insert. Okay, so we have an 87. These seem to me maybe sweet. These are like little cubes. Oh, this is for the dice. Gentleman's Game is saying it was a joke. I was acting like I was trying to solve it, just like the puzzle. Oh, I see. Look at. Yeah, okay. Use rubber band on router, right? Or router. Then we have that. What is that kind of shape? An octagon. That's some kind of not. Yeah, like a longish octagon. Then we have like children's painting here and some kind of letter. Let's take a look at everything. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. We should maybe just speak tonight. Just speak only in the language of this game for everything, right? So let's take a look at everything. Let's take a look at where we definitely need to put the dice in, right? Look at 87. The wall slots here would accommodate a pair of small cubes. What could that be? I have no idea. Then we take a look at 91. The wall slot here is in the shape of an octagonal frame. It's pretty much just saying what I said, right? Maybe these are interesting. Look at 47. Maybe we can put the manual there? I don't know. This intercom? Oh, that's an intercom. Oh, it looked like a letter. This intercom is where you speak the password. You probably need to fit the right things into the wall slots before it will activate. That makes sense? And then we take a look at 50. Come on. Come on. 52. There's a crude drawing here. Well, that's not nice. Maybe some sort of password reminder. It looks like some type of flower. That is a tulip. That is clearly a tulip. Yes, I'm very bad at plants, but I know that one. That's a tulip. Okay. So maybe we have like flower or tulip or something like that for the password, right? So let me put in the dice here. Use dice with 87. Gentleman Games is saying, I bet shoes is the Intercom password. We have an anagram of February. Oh, what are you all saying? I'm completely lost now. Oh, February. You mean that here? You're right. You are right. But we're not even done yet, right? We still have more cards later on. So, okay. Interesting. And we do have February, right? It said like at the beginning. Here it said like February morning. Okay, let's just put in the dice with 87 for now. Check. You roll the dice and place them snugly into the slots. Snake eyes, you rolled a 2. Is that important? Maybe. Let me just put a die here and say 2. Okay. Interesting. So, do we have anything that fits in here? Is there anything that we can put in here? I don't think so, right? The autograph fits in there. We're saying that's what the clocks spell. Exactly, yeah. But here, the autograph. The autograph has like you can't really see it there, but it has an octagonal shape. So that fits in there. Use autograph with 91. Come on. There we go. The framed autograph fits perfectly into the slot. You admire the kiss mark the person's lips left there. So we now have everything in these slots here, right? And now we use 47. But how do we use 47? Do we click on it? Click on 47? We need to speak the words, etc., right? But let's click. No. I don't know. Huh. Let me think. 47. Click on. Maybe just put in the word? Maybe something like tulip. Yeah, that's it. You speak the password into the intercom, which opens the door to the heart of the matter. Take card 38. Nice. Okay. There we go. 38. There we go. And you see here, now we have something way different here. Maybe that's where we have to put in the February one now. So we don't get any new items or whatever. I think that the stream is pretty much quite far behind, right? Let me know whenever you see that I took card 38, so I kind of know how far apart we are, because YouTube is somehow really having issues today. I'm pretty sure it's a YouTube problem. Okay, let me just read that out for now here. A terminal sits alone in this bare room, revealing an alarming message. Gentleman Game is just saying, I think you need to speak the password. Okay, so you are still a little bit behind. Okay, I hope you will catch up quite soon. Otherwise, maybe I can somehow pause the streaming and come back in. I have never done that. I don't quite know how that works, but let's see how that works. A terminal sits alone in this bare room, revealing an alarming message. Only minutes remain. Watch your back and follow the instructions to the letter. So avert destruction. that is our That is our task now. It says here, full temporal collapse imminent, enter password to initiate reset. And that is pretty easy now, because now we just put in the letters here, right? Am I saying someone came to the door? What did I miss? Well, you are still quite far behind, I think. I think I'm already like a few minutes ahead, or maybe like 2-3 minutes ahead, because YouTube is acting up, right? So that is kind of bad. But when you get to this part here, then we put in dice here and the autograph here, and we spoke the word tulip, and now we opened like a bare room where we have to put in another password, and that is gonna be this February here, right? So let me just put in February. There we go. The terminal accepts the password. The room starts to bend and warp around you, and you lose consciousness. When you come to, you are in a different place entirely. Return all cards to the deck, and then take card 64. So that is probably now where the Groundhog Day kind of thing happens, right? Let me just clean this card. Like this. Oh, okay. Let me just type that in here. So let me see. So, okay. You should be able to hear and see me now. I just restarted the stream, and we should be now at the same point again. Let me know if you can hear this. So we should be now only a few seconds apart again. That should now work, I hope. If that works, then we have a way to kind of mitigate this issue we have. So, let me just get a bit of tea in while waiting for your response. I hope that everything is working fine now. So far, no comments. Okay, seems like everything works again. Okay, perfect. Okay, Gentleman Game saying just restarted. That is good. So you should be able to hear me now. That is great. And Almond Kim is saying get the letters off the clock face before returning cards. I did. That is the February thing. I put that February thing in, right? So we have all the letters here. But we will probably not need them anymore because I just used them, right? So we now need to remove, we need to now return all cards to the deck and just take card 64. Sebafius is here. Great to see you here. It's great that you could make it. I hope you're doing well. And we already progressed like halfway through. But we still have a long way to go. So you're still in time. Okay, so let me see. Let's put that all back into the deck. You know what? Let me put them in the right order. We will take card 64. But I will put everything back in the correct order so I can just find it later. Yeah, just faster. There we go. And then we have these two. Okay, perfect. Oh, this one is still missing. That is the 38. That is cool. So we now have a reset. So I suppose that... What is this here? What am I doing here? Wait, give me a second. These need to go in here. Like this. Okay, there we go. So we now have 64. And I guess... Yeah, you see? We only have our first action again. So we are just restarting everything. That is clever. Gentleman Games is saying morning for you. Yeah, well, that's kind of Sebastian and I. We are actually in the same time zone, so it's evening for us. It's like 6:15 p.m. here. Okay, so we now have only this the look at action again. So we are back where we started. That is pretty clever. I like that. I really like that. Okay, so so we take a look at everything again, right? Let's look at our intercom again. 98. Déjà vu. Déjà vu. The front door you came in through seems to be locked magnetically. Some sort of security panel is screwed on the wall next to the door. A red light glows, indicating anti-tamper measures are active. But that's a moot point, since the whole thing has frozen solid. Okay, good. Then we can also look at 13 again, which is like the packaging of the other room escape, Holiday Hijinks part. An opened escape room game called the Cupid Crisis. That's a different one this time. Very funny. Glancing at the rules reminds you that things like codes and ciphers are found in the information section of this app. Okay, great. And then we also take a look at 23, because that's the stairs we will go up again. 23. Confused about the situation, you resolve to find out what's going on. You rush up the stairs again, but the layout of rooms isn't as you remember it. Take card 65. Did we have 65 already? I think we did, right? No, we haven't. We didn't. That's a different card now. Okay. 65. While you have this card, type use metal disc with. So you see, like, it's like this metal disc here with like a sun. Like a sun metal disc. Very, very cool. Okay. So actually, now we will write down the letters again, maybe, but no, we only have one so far, which is the F again. Let me just put like, maybe mark that so we know we have it again. Okay. So let's turn that over. This screen displays a large weather map, but even basic meteorology tells you that it makes no sense. You hope that you can count on each prediction. What will the weather be like today? So we have here showers 7 degrees, precipitation 12 degrees, gusty 5, downpour 3 degrees, cold snap 6 degrees, and then we have the number 88, which is the weather alert. And you see, like, it looks like a link, right? So we can probably click on that. That makes sense. So let's click on the 88. Oh no, we can't click yet. Oh, we don't have the mouse yet. So we can only, then let's take a look at the 88. Clicking this link should bring up information about upcoming shifts in weather patterns. Yes, but we don't... Yeah, but we don't have anything to click yet. Well... What do you think? Well, it says here, what will the weather be like today? Right? So probably because it is icy here, right? Maybe the cold snap is the one we want to actually use, right? Maybe just put in... Oh, but then again, we have that sun metal disc, right? And the sun... Can we use that here at some point? No, I don't think so. I think we need to look... I think we need to put in cold snap, maybe? Because it's cold? I don't know. You know, use metal disc with 88. I'm just going to try it. This looks like a sun symbol you might find in a forecast, but there's just a computer screen here with the weather report. This is quite out of place. Perhaps it will be of use in a different room. Yeah, probably. That is possible. So, let me see. Maybe just put in code snap then. No information can be found about this answer. Yeah, no, that's not it. Huh. So what can we do here? So all we can do is look at or use that metal disc we found, right? And here it says, what will the weather be like today? I don't know. Is there anything that we can do to manipulate that? I don't think so. I don't see anything we can actually do here. No, not really. So we can't look at, we can't use the metal disc, so we can't use anything here, right? Maybe just use the metal disc on the 98 there. Don't think that's possible, but the sun-shaped disc isn't thin enough to chip the ice. Okay. That's not gonna work. Alban Kim is saying snow. Okay, yeah, we can try that. Okay, we can try snow. No information can be found. That's not it either. That's not it. So I don't know. So look at the weather alert. It just said that we can click on that, but we can't do that yet. Yeah. So we can click on that later. Did you go up the stairs yet? Yes, we are up the stairs at the moment. So when we went up the stairs, right, we went into this room here, right? Because now we have different rooms. And I'm pretty sure that I did not forget a card. Let me just check. 64 and 65, yeah. So these are the only cards we have at the moment. I'm really annoyed because all these things, all these hints we have, they don't count anymore, right? Because we are starting from the beginning again. That's really frustrating. Well, there isn't anything. So we have like this cold weather front here and the warm weather front, right? Kind of. And then we have gusty in the middle. We also have these numbers here. So far we don't have any numbers that make any sense, right? This metal disc doesn't have a number on there either. Emma is asking, so we don't do click on 88 yet. Yeah, because we can't click. We don't have the mouse yet. You know what I mean? Because we restarted everything. Gemtime Games is saying showers has the letters shoes. Do you actually think that we... Yeah, and Alice is also saying, yeah, did you ever use your shoes? I did. Did I? What did we do with these shoes? I can't look anymore now. Did we do anything with these shoes? I think we did. I think we used it as a password. Yeah, I think that was the password. But, okay, let's put in showers. Because of shoes. No, that's not it either. That's not it either. And, yeah, Emma, we don't, as I said, yeah, we don't have the mouse yet. Because we restarted everything, right? All we have is the glasses that let us look at stuff. And we have that metal disc. That sun metal disc. Which we will use here at some point. But we can't use it yet, right? I suppose at least. Because we don't have a number to use that sun with. But, yeah. And also we have these degrees here. So we know it's a cold February morning. But it says... what would the weather be like today? Omnican is asking which way is the wind gusting? Well, according to this direction, right? Like it would come from the west here, so to speak, and go to the east. Does that help us? Do you have any idea what that could help us with? I don't know. All we know is it's a cold February morning and everything is icy here, right? Which is why I thought that cold snap would be something. But we can't click on that stupid weather alert, right? Because if I look at 23 again, we already went up the stairs. Take card 65, yeah. So it doesn't really do anything here. And that 13 is just that little thing. We can't use anything with the 98, right? So we need to be on that map here. Let me just take a look at the backs here again. But I think there's nothing that helps us at the moment. No. We will need those times later, I suppose. At the moment, doesn't really help us. Huh, strange. And now my tea is empty, but I still have some water here, so that's fine. Okay. Is there anything like any shapes or anything we can make out here? I don't quite know, to be honest. So, let's read that again. This screen displays a large weather map, but even basic meteorology tells you that it makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That was what I was wondering, right? Because we have that warm weather front with the cold stuff, and we have the cold weather front with the warm stuff. It does not make sense. Not at all. Right? It does not make any sense. You know what? Let's take a look at the hint. Except if you have something. If you have an idea, but let's take a look at the 65 cards hint. So what information do I need to solve this puzzle? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Only this card, okay. The link we know we need to click on. And it says here the phrase count on each prediction is important. Oh, there's a spelling error here. Oh, count. So, yeah, I thought the numbers would do something, but I don't know what. You hope that you can count on each prediction. So we have 5 numbers here, right? We have 3, 5, 6, 7, and 12. You know what? 3, 5, 7. Oh no, then that wouldn't work. Do we just need to add the numbers maybe? That would be like 9, 14, 26, and 33. That doesn't do anything, I suppose. This is 19, this is 9 and 5. Alice is saying, I had the same idea. Yeah. But what do we do with the numbers? You hope that you can count on each prediction. Count on each prediction. 3, 6, 5. It is interesting because we have quite a lot. Like these numbers don't have like the same. Yeah, these are like all like completely different numbers, right? There's no pattern I can see there. 3, 5, 7 would be a pattern. 6 and 12 might be a pattern, right? Or maybe 3, 6, 12 could be a pattern, right? Like double it and double it again. And 3, 5, 7 would also be a pattern. But that's pretty much all I can think of. Do the letters match the numbers? Oh, you're right. No. What do you mean the letters match the numbers? I don't get that. You will have to explain that. Because downpour has only 3, right? But you're right. Gusty has 5. Showers has 7. That is right. And that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Not that. And downpour and cold snap, not either. But yeah, you're right. Showers has 7 letters. Yeah, you're right. That is right. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, wow. You have a lot of comments here. Do the numbers mean times like 12 is 12 o'clock? Take the X letter of each word. Will is saying on the left-hand side they do, but on the right. Snowy. And you get a snowy. How do you get snowy? What do we do? How do you get snowy? I mean, I'm gonna believe you, but how did you get there? There's something I'm missing. S is the 7th letter of showers. Oh, yeah. And what will the weather be like today? Right? We need an adjective. Snowy. Yeah, you're right. That must be it. Snowy. Doors open on either side of the weather terminal. Take cards 35 and 48. Nice. Very good thinking. Really good thinking. Perfect. Without you, I would need much longer. Alright, we have 35 and 48. Congratulations, that was great. Alright, so Emma, bad news, we still don't get a mouse. But we get a pencil and we get an Allen wrench we can use. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Emma, you were almost there. And Will and Gem Time Games actually like continued your thought there. So that did work pretty well. So we have that stupid manual here again, right? You thought that the professor built all the Manners devices from scratch, but there are signs here that some things were assembled from a kit. The IKEA reference again, right? And then here we have... Done. This must be where the professor conducts chemical experiments. From the excited notes, you gather that something phenomenal was created. Okay. That mouse emoji. Love that. You know what? Let's take a look at everything again. Look at that 53 again. Does it say anything else? That Swedish thing again. You study the instructions carefully. You're starting to see some patterns, but still can't quite read it. Oh, I see. So every time we restart, we learn more stuff, whatever, and then we will be able to read that probably like the next time we reset or something like that. Okay, get it. And then we have like, look at 56. There's like this pink, like if someone was like trying to draw over something, like cover something. Let's take a look at this. 56. A blob of horrid chewing gum. No, it's chewing gum. Is completely fixed to the chalkboard. It would take some work to chip it away. We have a metal disc. We can chip it away with our metal disc, maybe. And then we have like that Bunsen burner, I think it's called, right? Look at 28. A lit Bunsen burner is here, ready to heat things up for science. Okay. I don't know what to do with that yet, but why don't we use that? Am I saying ooh? Yes. Yeah, not that great. Let's chip away at the chewing gum with our metal disc. That could work. 56. The metal disc is too thick to scrape off the gum. Can we like use the metal disc to maybe? Can we maybe just melt the metal disc with the Bunsen burner? 28. The burner already has all its parts. Yeah, well, I was... Okay. Thagno saying, sorry about that. Had to step away. Back now. Well, actually, you missed a little bit, Thagnor. So you missed that we had huge issues with YouTube. But I reset the stream and everything seems to work now. But we actually have less cards now because we reset. There was like a point in time when we had to reset, get rid of all the cards, and now we're starting again. But we have a few different cards now. So that is like the Groundhog Day effect, if I can call it like that, right? By the way, a great movie. I hope you all know the movie. You have watched Groundhog Day. If you haven't watched it, do it. You have to do it. It's a classic. One of my most favorite comedies ever. Really good movie. Okay, but let's just take a look back here. So we can't chip away the chewing gum, and not with the metal disc at least. We have a pencil. And we have like these numbers here. The question is, what has the professor produced? So 38 minus 4. Let me take in, well, maybe, no, it does still fits here. You can see everything on screen. So let's 38 minus 4, that is 34, right? And then we have 17 plus 10, that is 27. And then we have 75 minus 15, that is 60. These are three numbers we have. What these do, I do not know. Dagnor is just confirming that I'm able to do at least a little bit of basic math. That's good to know. Because you never know, right? When the camera is running and stuff, I would not bet that I get everything right. Okay. These numbers here, I don't know what to do with those. We don't have them here. We don't have these numbers anywhere. We don't have them here. So whatever. We might take a look at the information. Is there anything we can... Numeric substitution. Does that maybe do something? Oh no, wait, of course not. 60 is way too high for that. That's stupid. I still want to know what Pigpen is. What is this? The Pigpen cipher is a simple letter substitution. Each letter corresponds with a segment of the diagram below. Ooh. For example, a box missing its top and left side is the letter A. Oh, is that so? Oh yeah, I think I've seen that at some point, but I would not have remembered. Okay. Chemical elements? Oh, look at that. Maybe chemical elements. Thagnor is saying ASCII. Yeah, maybe it's ASCII. But since we're doing like this chemical stuff, maybe it's chemical elements, right? So 34 is... Yeah, because it goes all the way up there. 34 would be selenium. That is Se. 27 is cobalt. That is Co. And 60 would be neodymium, Nd. And you see what that spells? Second. Yeah, exactly. Thagnor got it before I did. Much faster than I did. So second, yeah. That's it. What has the professor produced? Second? That is nothing to produce. But we have a word here. Let me just put in the word and see what happens. Second. Yeah. The professor has somehow created more time. Even if it was just a second. That will change the world. Take card 30. Emma, let's hope we get the mouse back. No, we don't. We still don't. Okay. So, what we get here. While you have this card, type use plaster mold. Okay, we have a plaster mold. Whatever we do with that. Okay, whatever. It looks like a footprint. Okay. Plaster casts of tracks are all around, and these notes seem to be observations on live dinosaurs. That's what I thought, dinosaurs. That's what that kind of looks like. Surely that's impossible. Well, if you believe Jurassic Park, I guess it's not. How big is the longest specimen? Okay, now there's a lot of text. I will read that out once and hope that we can work with that. Otherwise, I will maybe have to pull it up a little bit closer, right? Note, all measurements rounded to nearest meter. Couldn't get too close. Thank you for using meter and not feet. As a European, I'm very thankful for that. Despite being the youngest of the troop of 4, Alice is a full meter longer than Bob. Okay, we have this kind of puzzle. Let's take a new index card. And let's do that. Okay, so we have Alice is Bob plus 1 meter, right? I estimate that Carlos comes in at 5 meters long. So we have Carlos is 5 meters. If placed head to tail, Alice, Bob, Carlos, and Desiree would measure 21 meters. Okay, so that's Alice plus Bob plus Carlos plus Desiree is 21 meters. Okay. And then surprisingly, one of the dinos is exactly twice the length of another. So we have one dino that is twice the length of another. Which one that is, we don't know yet. Okay, so that's pretty much all we need to know. I will take a look at 84 just because we have the option, right? But I guess it will just say the same thing pretty much. The bottom of the page is torn off the notepad. Okay. The information seems important, so you wonder if there's some way to figure out what had been written there. Okay, so I guess we have like these 4 pieces of information, but we need one more. I don't know how we get that yet. Can we do something here already? Alice, Bob, Carlos. Not quite. Because we know here for the 21 meters, we know that Carlos is 5. And we know that Bob is, let's say Alice is, let's just call it A, and then Bob is A plus 1, right? And Desiree is D. We still need that one. So we have 2 unknowns here. I think that won't be enough. So Alice can't be... So Carlos can't be double Alice. And maybe double Carlos, but then Desiree would be huge. Thagno is saying... A is B plus 1. Exactly. Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay. My mistake. That's B plus 1 and that's B. You're right, yeah. I kind of mixed it up, yeah. But that's not enough information. And yeah, Thagno says the same thing. Too many different possibilities. There's just too many unknowns, right? So, yeah. A plus B plus D is 16. Exactly, yeah. But I think it won't help us yet. But we can put it down. A plus B plus D is 16. That is correct. But we could probably get it by trying. If we had... Because what we would have here is, you would have... you know what? Let me just get a new... I need more index cards. So... This one we could also put in like B plus 1, right? Plus B plus D is 16. And it's all plus, right? It's all addition. So we could probably say that we had 2B plus D plus 1 is 16. And 2B plus D is then 15 if we subtract that -1, right? Thagono is saying 2b, yeah, plus d plus 15. So you got the same thing. There are too many ways to fill that in to make it work. I guess so as well. Well, we do know that one of those is double the size in another. Well, it's not must. It doesn't have to be B and D, right? It don't have to be. It doesn't have to be like Bob and Desiree, right? But we are getting places here, and it says something is torn down here, right? But then again, it could also just say, I don't know. It could be different things. Okay, wait. We do have. We have a few things. Thagno was saying we don't know which is double. That is right. That is the problem. Adus says it must be 5. What is 5? D? Like everything is 5? I don't know. And Thagno is saying D could be 2C. D could be 2C. Is that right? What is C? C is Carlos, yeah. And Alice is saying B and D are both 5. Let's assume we would actually, those would be 5. I doubt it, because that would be strange if they all had the same numbers. But that would mean that A would be 11, right? And that wouldn't work. Because 11 plus 10 would be 21, and that would, then we wouldn't have, then something is still missing. Yeah, exactly. Thagno is just saying that would mean that B and D are the same length, and it wouldn't work, because then we would have 5 plus 5 plus 5 again, that's 15, and then we wouldn't have anything that could be double. So that can't be it. I think there's still some information we're missing. What that is, we don't know yet. We still have that stupid burner here and that gum. If that helps us, I don't know. Do we have anything we can use the letter with? The pencil? Use pencil with... use the pencil with the letter. I'm going to try that. Maybe we can like use the pencil to uncover some information? Yeah, we can. I see. You're still trying to find out if you can figure out that puzzle. That's great. In the meantime, I'm going to read this out because it actually works. Using the pencil, you gently shade in the page under the torn one. You're revealing the impression of the words that have been written there. So we get that last information we need. None of the dinos is more than 10 meters long. Okay, so we know that, just A, B, C, and D, they are all, none of them is, all of these must be smaller or equal. 10. But we could have guessed that already almost. But okay, so, and now, so what we know is, so far we only have C. C is 5. We know that, right? So we know exactly. Thagno is saying none can be double Carlos. So we know that. Okay, that is a good thing. We know Bob and Alice is one larger than Bob. That means Alice is also, so Bob is also not doubled by Alice at least, right? So either Desiree and Carlos can't be doubled either because it's not an even number, right? Will is saying the math doesn't add up using whole numbers. I think there's a decimal value in here somewhere. Oh no, please, no decimal values. I hope not. And Thagno is saying the only way to make that work results in B and A being measured to the half meter. Yeah, okay. You're both saying the same thing. Well, it would be kind of a decimal, right? If you're saying half a meter, like 1.5 meters, that would be kind of a decimal. It says it's measured to the nearest meter. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so we don't have any decimals. Okay. So we don't have any. Emma is saying my 5-year-old son doesn't believe the man on the TV can talk to him, so please can you say hello, James? Hey James, I hope you can hear me. And I hope you're having fun watching us. If you have any cool ideas how we can continue this, let us know. But yes, I can definitely talk to you. But you can only talk to me writing in the chat, right? I unfortunately cannot hear you. But I hope you're doing fine. And Will is saying decimal meaning half. Yes. Okay. So now I wrote so much stuff on here, I have no idea what we do anymore. But you know what? Let me just get a few more index cards. Because I have, as you can see here, I have many more where these came from. So, okay. So we know we have A, B, C, and D. I just want to know the numbers here again, and C is 5. We know that. We need something is double, right? We have something that is double something else. So, okay, so Carlos cannot be double anyone. So I will just put an X here. Can't be double anyone. It also cannot be doubled. Both not possible, right? Since A is just one larger than B, A can also not double B, cannot double C, maybe can double D, maybe. So A could be double D, right? It's possible. Am I saying that blue is mine? Thank you. You're very welcome, James. Just to do that again. All right. Will is saying 2.5, 3.5, 5, and 10 is 21. Okay. You're already like far ahead of me. Wait, let me see. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, but didn't it say like to the nearest meter? So I don't know. Can we work with 2.5 and 3.5? What did it say here? I would have to look at 84. No, wait. Where did it say that? That was saying not possible, only whole numbers. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so A can be double. I think we need to find out who's double, and then we have that. So A can be double D, not B and not C. Can B be double anything? Only double D, maybe. Yeah, B could be twice as large as D, right? That's also what we know. And D could be double A and B, I suppose. Could both be possible. Yeah, could be 2A or 2B. Does that help us? Not really. A-less or A-less is having A is 8, D4, B7. That would be 12. No, that's way too much. Right? Yeah, that's 24. We need to get up. No, wait. How much? No, 20. Wait, how much do we need? I forgot the number. Was it 24? No, 21. Here, 21. We need that. Diagonal is saying A7, B6, C5, D3. So B would be double D, which is possible. And it would add up to 21. Okay, let's look at the info we have and see if that applies to what Diagonal is saying. So A must be one more than B. That is possible. That works. Carlos is 5. That also is right. All of them are 21. That is also right. And one of them needs to be double. That is also right. So that could be possible. So the longest length we would have would be 7. Because I think that was the question, right? How big is the longest specimen? So it would be 7. Should I just put in the number or the word? Yeah, there we go. The number. Yeah, that's Alice. Exactly. Alice is 7 meters long. Very good, Tagnor. Perfect. Among the artifacts, you find a button which operates a door to a familiar room. Take card 50. Okay. So let's see. 50. Yeah, really well done. I agree, Will. That was well done. Okay, 50. So let me just get all of these notes out of the way for now. Okay. We have these dice again. Wonderful. And we have this thing again here. We still remember, right? Let me just look at everything just to be safe. But we need to put in the dice here probably. Here it's something octagonal. We don't have the autograph yet. And here we need to pull in the tulip word again. I don't know if that's all the same. Maybe it changes. Look at 87. The wall slots here would accommodate a pair of small cubes. Okay, probably the dice. Then here 91 is probably the same thing again, right? Like the octagonal shape. Oh, not 92, sorry. 90. Okay, there we go. The wall slot here is in the shape of an octagonal frame. We know that. Let's take a look at 47 again. This intercom is where you speak the password. Same thing. We need to fit in these items first. Thaganor, I think that's what you missed, I think, back then, right? When we did that, I think so. And then we also look at the 52, which were the tulips. There's a crude drawing here, which is really, really mean. Maybe some sort of password reminder. It looks like picture of predicting the weather. Okay, so now we don't want the flowers, we actually want the weather, which is a clock, rain, and sun. And so we have here precipitation. So this time the password is not tulip, it's precipitation, I suppose. Right? Because of rain and sun. So we put in the cube, the dice here. That is one thing we do, just like we did before. So use dice with 87. You roll the dice and place them snugly into the slots. You rolled a 4. So last time we rolled a 2 here. And this time we are rolling a 4. I don't know. We didn't need the 2, but maybe we'll need it later on. Maybe. So we still have the issue here with the octagonal frame, right? We need to put something in there, but we don't have... the plaster mold, right? Use plaster mold with 91. There we go. The plaster impression fits perfectly into the slot. So everything is slotted, and then we speak the word... that's a stupid word to write. Precipitation. No. There we go. Oh, not. No. How did we... Oh, is that not the right password then? Huh. They're gonna use the Spanish spelling. This is so... I don't know what's happening. I put in like English, German, and Spanish on my phone, right? And sometimes when but the order here is English, then German, and then Spanish, because I do most things in English, also like in my private, just also like personally, because I do most things in English just in my life, and then German and then Spanish, right? But then it like often suggests me the Spanish thing before suggesting me the English one, which doesn't make any sense. But they're not saying at least my prediction text is better than yours. Well, yeah, it might be better, but it's still not perfect, right? Diagonal, I type also correctly, and it autocorrects to Aldo. It also corrects my English spelling to German spelling, although English is the first language here again. Same thing. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. But I don't think the Spanish spelling is gonna be the right answer here. Okay, so what do we do? We need that password, right? And who the heck is Aldo? I have no idea. I know Waldo, right? We know who Waldo is, but not where he is, right? We never know where he is. Okay, so what is the word here? Help me. This is rain and sun, right? Which should be precipitation, but it wasn't. Let me see. It's again here, see, like precipitaciones. Yeah, great. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Oh, that's such a horrible word to type. Let me just try it. Maybe I misspelled it? No, I didn't misspell it. Huh. What else could it be? Well, we don't need these dinosaur things anymore. Let me just put this aside here. So, we still have that gum and everything, right? But I don't know. Am I saying this live stream is so much fun? I'd love to do more of these. Yeah, I really enjoy this as well. I wanted to stop the stream now about 2 hours, but Thaganor, if it's okay for you, since we still have our game night later on, if you don't mind, let's just continue a little bit more. I hope that we will maybe finish this today. Would be great to finish it today. It's all good, perfect. Did you use showers before? No, I haven't. Let's just use showers. Why not? But there's also a sun, right? But there's like the showers are like first, so maybe it's showers. No. Then I don't know. Let me just look at that again, because it said the weather is important, right? The The intercom is where you speak the password. It must have something to do with the 4 you rolled and the plaster impression. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we gotta put that in there. And 52, that was it. Look at 52. There's a crude drawing here. It looks like a picture of predicting the weather. Emma is being thankful that we can carry on. I am as well. Ella saying he doesn't use showers. More of a bath man. That game stinks. Okay. So first of all, the game doesn't stink. The game is amazing, right? It's really fun, but yeah, I get your point. So, okay, what do we do? Predicting the weather. It is not showers. It is not precipitation. We also rolled a 4, but the 2 we rolled like last time didn't help us either. Downpour. What is the first symbol to the left of the cloud? Diagonal is asking. It's a clock. It's a clock, and the time should be 2. Like 2 p.m. Is that anything? Do we have anything with 2 p.m.? I don't think so. No. We don't. Oh, wait. 2 p.m. Oh, wait. Cold snap. Cold snap is the position of 2 p.m. Could that be? Diagonal saying that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, maybe it's that cold snap thing. Oh, that is such a clever puzzle. No, but that's not it. Oh, that would be so clever. But that's not it. No, that's not it. Huh. That's not it. Maybe it's like because we have degrees here, right? So like 2 p.m., right, would be how many degrees? That's 360 by 6, right? No. Would it be 60 degrees? I think so. Yeah, okay, that doesn't help us at all. No, that doesn't help us at all. They were saying, well, that would have been cool. Yeah, 60. Yeah, but it's not. We don't have 60. That doesn't make sense because it says weather prediction. Where we would have to use that 60 degrees and use it here. And yeah, that's not gonna work. So if I put it in 60, that's not gonna do anything. No, of course not. That's not the correct length. Yeah. Well, we're not doing the dinosaur thing. Oh wait, 60. Wait, 60. Here. Didn't we have 60 here? Yeah, we had 60 here. Does that do anything? Okay. See. Hear me out. 60 degrees, right? Let's say that's it. And then the 60 is the right one here. And we have 3 squares and 3 symbols here. And the most right one would then be the sun here, right? And then we put in sunny. Does that make sense? No, doesn't. Okay. That would have been amazing, right? Wouldn't that have been cool? No. That would have been also really, really cool, but that's not it either. Yeah, technically saying it doesn't make sense, but it's not right. The password. Was it a weather or was it like sun? Wasn't it either, right? No. Okay. Technically saying, but that seems a bit deeper than most puzzles in these games. Yeah. That would have been really crazy. We have that metal disc, right? That is the shape of a sun. No, but still, I think I'm going too far here. I think that is just way too much. Okay. These dice. I mean, these dice. I don't think. Try just sun, maybe. Yeah, I already did. Yeah, we have a small delay as usual, so already did try sun, and that wasn't it, right? Okay, maybe it's time for a hint. Does metal disc work with 91? But we already put something in 91. Diagonal. Like we already filled these two, right? These two are already filled and activated. Now we just need to speak the right password. I mean, I can use the metal disc with 91, but it's not going to do anything, I think. No. Because we already put something in there. Exactly. We put in the plaster mold, so that's not going to work. That's not going to do anything. You know what? Let's use a hint for the card 50. Do we have something for the 47 maybe? Oh, you were thinking I would make a mold of the disc. No, that's not it. 47. The drawing 52. Let's take a look at that. The drawing provides a password hint if you look at it. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is totally not helpful. Will is saying the dice had a result of 2. The octagon resembles 8. Beginning of a code, maybe. Maybe. It wasn't like that last time, but maybe yes. Could be possible, but 28 is nowhere here. Ooh, and we still have that. We still have the glue and we still have the Bunsen burner, right? But I don't think there's anything we can do with that. The intercom will give you a nudge toward which information is needed. Yeah, that won't help us at all. So we can't get any hints anymore that help us. Techno saying dice result this time was 4 this time, yeah. But the 2 didn't help us last time either, I think. I think it didn't do anything either, so I have no idea. So I'm pretty stumped at the moment because of the password. Oh, did we do something? Did we last time just put in the password here? Or did we use an action? No, I think we just put in the password, right? I think we did. Well. That's kind of tough. So we still had these numbers here. Oh, these numbers we already used. That was the second thing, right? So I think we just need this one here. Diagonal is saying, what does 47 say when you look at it? I think it just said that I need to put a password there, right? The intercom is where you speak the password. It must have something to do with the 4 you wrote and the plaster impression. Yeah, of course, because we put these things in there and now we need the painting, right? Yeah. That is weird. Time is saying toes. The plaster impression had 4 toes on it. Yeah. Claws, probably rather claws, right? For a dinosaur. Claws? No. Let me try toes just for good measure, but I don't think so. No. Footprint? No. We need that painting here. We need this painting here. Ayla is saying, I just spilled all M&Ms and salt stick over me, so please excuse me for 2 minutes. Yeah. I would really love some salt sticks and M&Ms now. I don't have anything here. I do have some Haribo here, so because I'm getting a little bit hungry. We're supposed to eat dinner quite soon as well, but maybe I'm just gonna eat some Haribo. Let's see, because now you're making me more hungry. Thank you for that. So we need this drawing here, right? And we need the weather forecast. And we need the weather forecast here, right? So we don't need the flowers. We need the clock, rain, sun thing. Whatever that does. I don't know whatever that does. But that's what we need. Okay. I don't know. I'm stumped. So, okay. Show of hands. Oh, wait. Tagado was saying the intercom says the 4 in the plaster mold are needed. Yeah. It didn't mention the little picture. Yeah, it did. Didn't it? When you look at 52, it says... Wait. Maybe I'm still stuck in what it did last time. Look at... No, not 5 number. Not 5 hashtag. 5 2. There we go. There is a crude drawing here. Maybe some sort of password or reminder. It looks like a picture of predicting the weather. Emma is asking, have we tried taking the numbers from the weather map corresponding to the drawing like a code? I don't... No, we haven't, but I wouldn't No. Dino saying right, but you used that last time. The second time you have to use the card. No. Last time it said about the flower, I think. I think it gave us an idea about that we had the hint, the flower as the hint. And this time it's saying the weather. So it's saying something different, I'm pretty sure. Because the app knows that we have gone through, right? It knows how far we have gone. So I'm pretty sure we still have to do something with the weather. I don't think these two, and maybe we also need these two as a hint. Maybe. But we need to do something with the weather, I'm pretty sure. Show of hands, if you think this is taking too long, we could also just let us, that the app tells us the solution, right? So we can continue. We could do that. I hate doing that, but it might be the best course of action at the moment. Because I'm stumped. I really don't know. So we have the clock here, 2 p.m. But we don't have any clocks that have that time. Did you do the hint for 47 for this card? I think I did. And it told us that we need 87 and 91. Which we used, right? We did use those, so we can actually now speak the password. But let me look at 47 again. The Intercom is where you speak the password. It must have something to do with the 4 you wrote and the plaster impression. But we also have that picture, right? 4 and the plaster impression. Ah, you mean the actual get hint thing? Okay. Hint? I think, yeah, I did. You see, it's still opened. The Intercom will give you a nudge toward which information is needed to find the password. To enter the password, the Intercom needs to be turned on, which requires dealing with 87 and 91. We did that. So it is turned on now, right? And now we need to speak the password. So we need these two to turn that on, which we did. And now we need to speak the password, which this image is trying to give us the password hint, right? And it has something to do with the weather. Here, see, the drawing provides a password hint if you look at it. Yeah, that is the hint for 52, Thaganor. The drawing provides a password hint if you look at it. I am looking at it. Maybe I should get it a little bit closer for you. Maybe you can see it then a little bit better. Let me just get a little bit closer. Can you see it well enough, or do I need to? Yeah, I think you can see it well enough without me having to adjust the image here. That is a useless hint, Thaganor was saying. Yeah, it is. Right? So we have that weather thing here. We have like the clock, and we have like the cloud, the rainy cloud, and the sun. I'm almost voting now for the app to give us the solution, because I don't know, right? And I don't want you to be bored, right? Thaganor was saying there's a little gopher in the bottom or something. Yeah, I saw that as well, but I don't know if that does anything. Maybe later on. I mean, maybe that is the groundhog actually, right? Am I saying go for it? Ask for the solution. Yeah. Do any of you have an idea? If not, then let's just... It would be kind of bad, right? It's like the first time that we actually ask. Let us the app give the solution. Thaganor is saying, so that picture is odd. It almost shows the growth cycle of a flower. Yeah, it does. Like time. You need time, rain, and sun for the flower to grow. That's what it says, right? Yeah, that's what it says. But I don't actually know if that is the password, right? Because it said like something with the weather. But yeah, it could be like the growth cycle. Does that help us? Thaganor is saying, how does that help? Yeah, I don't think it helps us. I think it's just like an image of a growth cycle, and we need like small parts of it every time we relive that day. That doesn't indicate anything to do with regards to the weather. Yeah, it doesn't. So it says, let me just last time take a look at the picture again. It said like something with weather. No, not 47. That's wrong. 52. Look at 52. Crude drawing. It looks like a picture of predicting the weather. Bloom. It's a word used in one of the first puzzles. Okay, I'll try that. might be an idea. I don't know. That's not it. It has to do with prediction of the weather. Prediction of the weather, and we have a rain and we have sun. So was Daisy. Yeah. Rain. Didn't we use rain yet? No, I think we used rainy. No, we didn't. Rain. No, that's not it either. Cold snap. Downpour. That's probably not it either, right? Let me just put in all the words now. I'm just trying stuff. No. I tried showers. I tried precipitation. Aylas is saying maybe the season refers to spring. Well, we're in February, but yeah, okay. Spring, nope. Enemy. Did I put in downpour? I think I did. Right? Downpour. That wasn't it either. Forecast. You know what? I'll just put in everything you tell me. Yes, that's it. Seriously, Emma, wow, that is wow. Wow, that is impressive. That is really impressive. Wow. Okay, I would have never guessed that. Never, right? That is pretty impressive. Seriously. Yeah, that is very impressive. You speak the password into the intercom, which opens the door to the heart of the manor. Take card 45. No, we have a reset again, I think. And now I just drew on my finger. That is wonderful. 45. Okay. You found the control console again, and things don't seem any better. The hours are numbered. There's no substitute for quick thinking here. Okay, it's the same thing again, right? So 50 was Y. Let me just put in the stuff here. Y. Then 48 is... Oh, we have new cards. 48 is nothing. There is nothing. Okay, then nothing, I guess. Cause it's 4 and a cast. Oh, Emma, you're right. 4cast. Oh, that is so clever. That is clever. Wow. And TM is also saying, good job, Emma. Yeah, that is wow. That is crazy clever. Nice. I'm so happy that you came up with this, that we don't have to use the solution. So, but now 48 doesn't have a letter. Okay, what is 35? 35 was R. Y R. 30 has 30. Nothing either. Y R, maybe spaces. And then 65 is... What is 65? Also nothing. Okay. And 64 is F. Okay. The hours are numbered. There's no substitute for... Hours are numbered. Yeah, the hours are numbered. Yeah, we know that. Right. Yeah, sure. Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. No. Substitution? Could that be... No, wait. Information. It's not chemical elements this time, but it can be numeric substitution because it only goes up to 26. ASCII maybe? 50 would be P. 48 would be H. 35 doesn't exist. Okay, cool. ASCII now, Pythagoras thing, yeah, me too, but 35 doesn't exist. So, no. No, definitely not ASCII. Well, chemical elements, well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, does it? Well, we still, I don't think it would be SN. Let's look at the chemical elements again. SN, CD, no. Okay, that's nothing. Well, it can't be anything with that. The hours are numbered. We need the hours here, right? We need our cards here. So 50, that is 50. Let's put all of them side by side. 50. Then 48 here. Maybe it's something different this time, not the letters, right? That would be too easy if they did the same thing again. So you probably need something else now. Let's put all cards side by side here. 35, and then we have 30, and then we have 65, and then 64. Does that still fit there? Yeah. So you see everything now. Okay. In this order here. Okay. YRF. Well, I guess it's something else this time. Maybe semaphore. I actually... Oh, maybe. Yes, maybe. So this one, it would be double... what is this one? Oh, that takes too long. I don't know. Well, this one already doesn't exist, right? That one doesn't exist. Oh, maybe it's a combination. Maybe it's where the letters are. It's actually the letters, right? And when not, it's semaphore. Maybe it's a combination. That would be X, YX. Yeah, that makes sense. And then this is... Does this one exist? This one doesn't exist either. It could be... it's D. That would be D. What is this? Tagma was saying that was a letter. Really? I can't see it. I can't see it. Because it's not W. W would be like 3 and 2, right? Either that or the little number or the hour hand is pointing to. Tagma was saying 35 is R on the minute hand. Yeah, I know. But it doesn't make... We would have like YXR, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make any sense, right? This one, 30, would be R again. You see, I'm doing nonsense here. This is complete nonsense. And this would be Z. So I'm having Wexersive. That's what I'm having at the moment. That I don't think that's a word. I don't think so. I mean, it could be a password, right? It could be like a really weird password. It's possible, but I somehow doubt it. Well, that would be F. Oh, that is F. That is actually the same thing. Better watch out there, Thekos, or you might summon the great old one. Yeah, I might actually, yeah. Oh, now don't have Cosmo here, because that would be fitting, but Cosmo's actually in the living room. Am I saying number substitution for each number indicated by the hour hand? I would love this to be semaphore, right? But yeah, maybe it's also numeric substitution. So that would be 2. That would be B. This would be 5. That would be E. That would be 12. Which is L. This would be 9, which is I. This would be 5, which we already had. And this would be 6, which is belief. Huh. Well, I I guess it's not flag semaphore. Belief. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a word tag, no? And actually it's the right one. Wow, okay. You guys are definitely the MVP. Definitely. The terminal accepts the password. Again, everything seems to wobble and then go black. You're back in the atrium. What's going on? Return all cards to the deck. Then take card 64. You have completed part 1. If you would like to take a break, just close this app. When you are ready to start again, open the app on the same device, choose resume and take card 64. You can use the game history tab to remind you of your progress. Yeah, Emma, you're really on a roll. And yeah, Alice is saying Emma is on fire. And Will is saying that his brain is hurting. And that makes sense because I'm a little bit exhausted as well. You know what? This is part 1. They would not say that if we just had like one more small puzzle, right? So I think we're halfway through only. So how about this? We call it a day for now. We have finished part 1, and about part 2, I will need another live stream then, right? So maybe, so next month I'm doing like one live stream a month. Next month, it's my birthday, and I would like to do a birthday stream there. But what I could also do instead is maybe like in like 2 weeks or so, we do another live stream, and then we have. And then we just continue this. What do you think? That might be an idea, because I would really love to do this together with you again. It's much more fun than if I do it by myself. Then maybe I would just skip my birthday stream, or maybe I can squeeze in 2 streams next time. Or I do my birthday stream, and then in March I do my anniversary stream, and we do that in a few months. I don't know. Dagno is saying more live streams, a better world overall, and Emma is agreeing. Okay, then let's call this a day for now. It's kind of a shame because I was hoping I could continue my board gaming alphabet challenge and put in Groundhog Gambit for G, because I'm still missing a video on my YouTube channel for G. But we haven't finished the game yet, so I can't put it in here. So I'll have to wait with that. Alice is saying, I did not contribute anything valuable other than entertainment and looking good. I'm looking forward to the next live session. Very cool. Nice. Dagno is saying, I can put it in because I played it. Yeah, but I didn't finish it. You know, I will put in Groundhog Day Part 1. And Emma saying I'd added 2 as well. You are too kind. You know what? Let's do it. Because I was really looking forward to ending my stream today with putting in this live. Because you only see that in my videos. So let's do this. Okay. You convinced me. So, I need my pen, which I have over here. You see, I prepared everything to do that at the end of the stream, so it would be a shame not to do it. Okay, G. Let's put in... Oh, that might be a little bit too much, but let's put in Groundhog Gambit. And now I forgot the V. But that's fine. Groundhog Gambit. And then we can fill that out. Jonathan even calls it part 1, Dagno is saying. Yeah, that's right. That is about right. I haven't seen Jonathan this time, so maybe he couldn't make it this stream. But I hope, if you see this, Jonathan, I hope you had fun. And let's take, I think brown works pretty well for Groundhog Gambit, right? We already have a brown up there, but I think brown is okay. So, well, but we have so many brownish shades here. Let's find a cooler color. We don't have any black yet. Black would be kind of cool as well. Dagno was saying perhaps shoot him a message and see when he can be around for the part 2. Yeah, that would be great. And just a question for you. I'm not going to do a poll now, but just a question for you. Like how much time would be the maximum to have between these 2 streams? So I don't want everybody to forget like everything we did the first part, right? But I think the next stream I really wanted to do like the next 2 streams I wanted to do something different. But I might just do one more stream next month. Maybe have more streams. So I'll use black because we haven't had black yet. And that is a pretty cool contrast. So awesome. See this? So we have, so far I played 4 games for the channel this year. So I did not release 4 videos, but I recorded 4 videos this year and released them so far. We still have lots to go, but I'm pretty confident we can fill out like 2/3 or 3/4, I think I will get done this year. I mean, I do record quite a lot of videos, right? So, should be possible. Okay, so, first of all, thank you all. Oh, thank you for saying, perhaps 2 streams next month if it isn't too much of a burden. Yeah, it's not really the burden, it's more like finding time for it, right? Because I always have to take like a pretty big chunk of my time for that. But I'll try to do 2 streams next month. My birthday stream, and then maybe in 1 or 2 weeks I'll do the Groundhog thing, or I'll see what I can do. I still don't have an idea for my birthday stream. I want to do something cool. I wanted to play Wingspan, but I can't do that because I don't own it in English yet, and I won't get it in English until then. But I'll still see what I can do for my birthday stream. Maybe I have a cool idea. Maybe you have a few ideas. So yeah, let's try to do 2 streams next month. All right. So thank you for watching and also for participating this well. So we will continue here where we were. Let me just do a screenshot. Make a screenshot so I know where we were. Then I do done. And then we go to pause. And which card? 64. So I will prepare that for next time. And then we will continue that next time. So, Will is saying, this has been so much fun. Thank you. Sebafi is saying, thank you for the stream. Have a nice evening. And Emma is also thanking everyone for a great evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Without you, I could not have done this. And I hope you will be around next time when we continue this thing. So far, this is my most favorite of the room escape games here. But it is also tougher. So the difficulty of 3 of 3 is definitely warranted here, definitely. All right, I was saying big thanks to the host. Well, and thank to all of you as well. So then I wish you all a nice evening. Thagnor, give me about half an hour and then we can meet up. We will just have some dinner in between, some quick dinner. And well, I will see you around next time. I hope you will be here next time. All right, thank you so much, and you have a great day and or night, depending on where you're located at. All right, I'll see you on the channel. Take care, everyone, and cheers.